They are buttons.
In the middle, number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And checking out some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Josh Giddey is out there with Miles McBride.
Hey, look, Josh Giddey ain't. I'll be damned if we let Josh Giddey take over this game.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Harden out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And there's certainly an added challenge, right, Clark, in the second game of a back-to-back.
And you always wonder in that case, could fatigue play a role in deciding this game? You know, back-to-backs are hard, but there's no excuses. Everybody has to play them, so you deal with it.
Oh, he's sold.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. Green, the pass to Giddey. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Back to Giddey. San Antonio with the rebound. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Stephen Council for 3. Got it.
A few minutes ago. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 5. Davis back to McBride. Lets it go from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Anthony Davis, clearly a team-first guy. He's got special talent, but he's not afraid to share the ball either.
Harden looking it over. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
In transition, here come the Spurs.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created.
There goes Stephon Castle.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Pass to McBride. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Guarded closer. It's Harden with the drive. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Harden's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
McBride with the ball, guarded by Harden.
No.
Now here's Giddey. 26 points for him last game against Phoenix. And Davis gets it to go.
Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
Spurs leading by 4. Wembanyama, a screen on Giddey. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Let's go.
And he can do a lot
Good
more
Benyama.
damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's McBride. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Nice putback on
My
that
team
foul
don't know
from
how to
Davis.
box out.
Was just determined to get that rebound.
San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Green against Vassell. And he gets the
Oh,
basket.
Edward.
Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Davis against Wembanyama. And that one's good by Davis.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Wembanyama against Davis. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Suns.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second-chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 5, and Davis pulls it down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Over Sohan. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harden outside. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Sohan. Over Vanderbilt. And it's Sohan missing.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it. We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Wembanyama passes to Vassell. All 3 off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the wide-open shot from Green. Again, the miss by the Lakers. To the inside. Kicks it out to Harden. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Sohan. Back to Harden. Sohan with the screen. Analytics for the eye test. The optics or the numbers in front, Greg. When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Devin Vassell out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Harden. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Bassey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Vanderbilt misses. San Antonio leading by 11. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Sohan. No good from outside. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Christie kicks to Vanderbilt. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Giddey the pass to Davis. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look
Let's
at
go.
all the stats, the team stats.
Oh, 10 points for you. 10 points for you.
That is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Vanderbilt following the bucket by the Spurs. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the Spurs with some changes. Waters is checked in, and Aaron Holiday's subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And the Lakers also making a change. Green's checked in. Now here is Holiday. Scoreless thus far. Beyond the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first
Aaron
basket.
Holiday.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Green with a screen for Vanderbilt. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Sohan. Harden can't hit.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Here's Green. And he overshot that one, missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Count that one.
Let's go.
He's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden's, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Vanderbilt. The tray. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Vanderbilt's got 8 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Waters. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 10. Green in the post, guarded by Harden. Here's McBride. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And San Antonio shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Harden up top, defended by McBride. Thybulle for 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 6.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock, too.
And Los Angeles guys, shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Up top for Vanderbilt. Defended by Thybulle. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
San Antonio making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. Pass to Bessie. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him. Holiday against Green. Now Giddey. McBride with the ball. He has 5. And here is Vanderbilt. Davis kicks to Giddey. Takes a 3. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Down low. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
And
Let's
can
go.
you always depend
Wemby.
on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Davis, the pass to Vanderbilt. Lakers passing it around. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Holiday. The offensive rebound out to the wing. Clock at 6. There's the triple.
Aaron Holiday for 3.
Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Green. Here's Davis. Unable to get that one. Good defense by Wembanyama.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Over to the wing. Here's Waters. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Trains the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points
Let's go.
exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he sinks the second. Now McBride. Pass to Davis. Shot to stop the run. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Oh.
And so it's San Antonio with a sizable lead
Damn.
as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And if they keep training the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the San Antonio Spurs.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. And now, time to glance at the power rankings midway through this regular season.
Looking at San Antonio, they've certainly earned that top spot. If they aren't the clear title favorites, they're on the short list.
Yeah, they got championship DNA, RNA, amino acids, you name it. Professor Shaq knows all about it.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Spurs leading by 16. So the Lakers 5 right now. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Miles McBride out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
The Lakers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. Davis kicks to Giddey. And the three off target.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Harden. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Shot clock at 3. Offline from the top of the key. Davis with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player.
God
He's got
damn.
talents, and they don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, DA. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Harden outside. Over McBride. And it falls over the rim and in. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
I mean, it's hard not to appreciate Harden because he's the complete package.
Here's McBride, guarded by Harden. Here's Green. And again, no good by the Lakers.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
A shot by Harden, wide open.
Now we got it.
From three-point range. 15 points in the game.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Devin Vassell.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
To end the drought, the basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Here's Castle. He has 7. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Green passes to McBride. Three-pointer. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Giddey kicks to Vanderbilt. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Giddey. Pass to McBride. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Jesus Christ.
Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Harden with the ball for San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. And the
Back-to-back threes for giving yourself.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a... from long range.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. On the wing, Green, covered by Vassell. Shoots the 3. McBride's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Harden. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Here's Harden on the wing. Giddey defending. Rebound.
Not at all what I wanted to do.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Green passes to Davis. McBride with the ball. Davis with a screen on Harden. Going inside. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 8 points in the quarter. Spurs leading by 23. Harden outside. Wembanyama, a screen. Harden the pass to Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama.
There we go.
And let Victor finish as the roller.
The Lakers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Los Angeles calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Anthony Melton. He's checked in for San Antonio.
Checked in for James Harden.
These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
And again, the Lakers no good. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
The first step of Melton, tremendous.
Jesus.
It helps him create the separation on the bounce that he's looking for.
Outside, Green. Pass to McBride. Puts up a 3. Los Angeles with another miss. The Spurs have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Vassell against Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting for the first.
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the call.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Oh, we cooked them. 137-84. 30 and 24 threes, crazy. James Harden, 24 and 10. Vassell drops 21. Stephon Castle dropped 18. Aaron Holiday dropped 13 off the bench. It's all a pretty good game. Alright, so let's see who wins this. Sophomores beat the rookies, barely though. Ooh, Darius Garland won the 3-point contest, and Ace Bailey won the dunk contest. Let's see who wins Western Conference, Eastern. West All-Stars beat them by 2. Who we got? Victor Wembanyama. Let's go. Alright, but the next team I'm going to play against is against the Mavs, so. Alright, lose the Pacers, beat the Lakers, beat the Rockets. Beat the Sixers. James Harden, I feel like, was cooking, no? I mean, didn't play that good, but was diming it up. Does he not shoot the ball? Hold on, let me see. Oh, that's why. Let's jump this up to like 70. Oops. Beat the Wizards, beat the Nuggets, beat the Warriors, beat the Pelicans, lose to the Cavs. There we go, because I was like, if he's going to come off the bench, he can shoot a little bit. He can still score. It's just a lack of scoring. He can still score, dude. Like, he doesn't do it no more. I think I'm barely just going to miss it. Anyways,